I denounce anti-Semitism in all its forms. And I stand with my friends in the Jewish community.
All right, so I came across an interesting debate, conversation, whatever you want to call it, about anti-Semitism with a Hebrew Israelite guy and a Jewish guy, Jewish white guy. It's kind of interesting. Let's break this down.
What did Hitler say? He said that the Jews were controlling everything and that they were the reason why the world had all the problems it was having. All right, now let me ask you, ain't know anything about the transatlantic slave trade? I do know something. Do you know who funded the transatlantic slave trade? Okay, I got you. Now let me ask you, that when it comes to the media, who controls the music that comes out for the most part? The record labels. Who owns the record labels? Individuals. What's the nationality of these individuals? Some of them are Jewish. Now that's some of them, but for the majority, what's the majority of them? I mean, I don't know the majority of them because the majority of them are Jewish. You already said it. Now I got one more question for you. No, let's stop recording because I'm getting in his ass. No, I got another question for you. When it comes to the insurance companies, who owns the insurance companies for the most part? Go ahead. I don't know who owns the insurance company.
I don't either.
Do you know who started the insurance companies or how they started? I don't know how the insurance companies started. The insurance companies, how they started was during the transatlantic slave trade.
Is this true?
They would send a bunch of slaves over here on a ship, but a lot of them would die because they can. Hold on, I got you. You gotta let me finish. I allowed you to speak. All right. Now, what would happen is a lot of the slaves would die on their travel over to the Americas on a transatlantic cruise ship, right?
See, I gotta say this, and this is just like a fundamental thing of debating. A lot of times when you say "don't cut me off," you're the one breaking the conversation for real. Because he was about to say something, and then when you stopped already. Like, you wasted your words telling him, I let you speak, don't cut me off. Like, he already was letting you talk. That's why you got to say, don't cut me off. Finish your thought. He stopped. Like, a lot of people do that, though. A lot of times when people say, don't cut me off, that's really what's causing the friction in the conversation. He just did it, low key. My man had already stopped, and he's talking about not cutting him off. Talk, finish your statement instead of telling me don't cut you off. Finish what I cut you off for.
So what would happen is they wanted to guarantee that they would get their money back. So what the Jews did was they started what we now know as insurance.
You know, that's a hell of a
actually own the insurance companies because that's how they started.
Even though that's like it was slavery and whatever, that was a hell of a business idea. It is. It actually is. I mean, what are we gonna do? Lie about it? No, that's a hell of a business idea.
They also own the banks, just how you admitted. So hold on. You gotta allow me to finish my point. So you said you didn't agree with Kanye because he said that the Jews were controlling everything, but by admittance, you just
see right there. Now it was a good way to say it. Like the guy was really still trying to talk. He was like, hold on.
Okay. So back in Europe, the reason you want to know the reason why Jews have their hands in money historically. You want to know the reason why?
No, not from you, because this is my video, so I'm about to tell you. It's not Evelyn. Evelyn is the guy now. So I don't even know their daddy name, the original guy. I should know. It's Rothschild. I know his last name for sure. But what he did was tell people, and it's documented. Please go look it up. If I can control the money, I can control everyone. And the Rothschild family started the banking system as we know it. So that's why they were in control of the money, because they always were. And it was a power thing from the very beginning with Rothschild. He knew it before he did it. He did it for control. Well, not even he did it for control. He did it because it was a smarter system than what they were doing. But the ideology behind it was this: if you control the money, you control the people. That's Rothschild's statement, not mine. But you go ahead and go. You give me your answer.
They were forced to handle everybody's money.
Lies.
According to Catholicism or Christianity or whatever the fuck. I don't know the specifics.
Me either.
According to all this shit, they weren't allowed to handle the money. So they made the Jews handle the money.
No,
so
that's not true.
The story
What I said is true.
Through generations have been handling money. Jews
Lies.
also historically have been
Who handled Evelyn? Who handled Mansa
we,
Musa money?
we forced to
That's a
fight
lie.
our way to the top. Which means when we got to the United States, a place where we received the least friction, we were able to get to the top fast as hell because we were able to game the system faster than anybody because we know the game systems. And we've been gaming systems since the fucking beginning. Now, what you just
And that's some
said
real
is
shit.
mighty as hell, but
Exactly.
that just makes
That's
y'all
real
that
shit.
much worse. Because since the fact, listen, you gotta pay attention. Hold on.
Don't tell me not pay attention because I'm laughing. All he did was laugh. See what I'm saying? Don't tell me pay attention when I'm laughing. I'm laughing.
Why would y'all turn around and do that same thing to somebody else? Now that y'all have
I don't like his
power.
debate style.
If y'all are really good people, you know what you would do? Is you would help those people that are being afflicted. So that shows the true agenda of your people. Because once y'all had the opportunity, y'all took it and y'all put my people on the bottom. Because you know who oppressed you over there? It wasn't black people.
Show what?
It wasn't Hispanics. It was other white people. So the thing is those the people that you should be warring with. Not us, but y'all picked the fight with us. You said what? What is war? I'm asking you, what is war? That's not what I asked you. I asked you, what is war? Now, what is...
Listen, Kanye West got a tweet deleted. Well, actually, Daylight said it. Daylight said, I'm starting to think can I even say this? Damn, I don't know. I'm starting to think anti-Semitic means nigga. And then Ye reposted it and the tweet got deleted. So you tell me, is it a war? I think it might, I don't know. It might be.
You said it's a battle, right? So in war, what does somebody usually want to do? Kill the other person. They want to kill the other person, right? Now let me ask you.
Or control them. They don't necessarily want you dead in war. You got to be alive to give me what I want.
So you don't think that when they talk about...
I really want you to not do what made me come holler at you.
Right?
I want you dead.
We have a stigma on hip hop right now that if you're not a thug, you can't be in hip hop. That's why Tyler the Creator not as big as other people who make trap music like Boosie. So when it comes to that type of music,
I don't even agree with that. And you know why? The purses and all of that. And look, you know what's funny about that? You know what's funny about that? He said you can't be in music if you're not a thug. It might be a little bit of truth to that, but even the people that we talking about got femininity in them. Like even Young Thug is on trial and all this stuff for all these nasty things they was doing, but dude had on a dress. So they even effeminized the thugs, quote unquote. So it's like kind of weird. So yeah, like you can't be a thug. You got to be a thug, but you also got to be. You don't got to be effeminate. I ain't gonna say that, but it sells.
Killing white people, talking about killing Asians. The only songs that
is he talking about songs? Oh, I've said that a bunch of times. Ask about me. Ask about me. He just said, hold on. Nah, he want to cut you off this time. I'm with him.
So when it comes to
What'd he say?
Music, and y'all are controlling that music, and y'all are only accepting people that put music out that talk about killing black folks, because I have never heard a song go popular talking about killing white people.
Ever.
Talking about
in my life. And even like Eminem, like he was personalizing his beef. We're not condoning killing your girl or nothing like that, but I'm saying, I hate to even say it like this, but y'all know what I'm saying. He was making a joke out of it. You know what I'm saying? It was a song. He didn't mean it. But it was creativity in his lyrics. Like he didn't just rap, I'm going to kill you. No, he's like, I'm going to drive around for a week and put sunglasses on her. And you know what I'm saying? Like he just like talking about Kim, but he's like, you know what I'm saying? He put creativity with it at least a little bit. You know, so he wasn't rapping about that type of stuff. And even if you look at when MGK dissed Eminem, he was praising him. He was talking personally. Yo, your beard is weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he's talking to him. Like, yo, he shaved that shit, bro. You forcing it. We know you as clean face Marshall. Now you got a beard. It's weird. Now that line is basic, but it's about him. Like it's personal. Like who knows? Like he may have been deep down insecure about that beard. He may have only had it to impress people, and that's how if someone's just telling him something basic like, "Yo, your beard is weird, bro." He may have really knew that already, and that line triggered him. But I'm saying the reason why we bring that up is because he wasn't talking about killing him. You know what I'm saying? like that's what I'm saying. Like, and that type of stuff just doesn't get popularized. It never gets talked about. Like, it's a difference in the music. It's a difference in the music. We don't hear that type of stuff. Like, I remember me and Mickey Fax had a back and forth where we did some bars, and I had a line where I told him, "Yo, why would I have a bunch of bars where I want to see you die when I was scoping your page for a close location to see you live?" You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to see him in person. So why would I rap about killing him? Like, no, it doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? But this is what the music that we have. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it sells though. It's crazy.
Killing Asians. The only songs that get popularity are the songs that talk about killing other black people. And since your people's
Right.
song, I let you talk peacefully. Since I allowed you to talk. I allowed you to talk, but you just allowed me to finish. Like,
He's letting you finish. That would make me mad. I know how I am. Like, yo, I wouldn't say nothing. I can laugh.
Your people are over the music industry. So you are the ones that are choosing to only have that music on the airwaves. So your people are guilty.
Who is this dude in the background ad-libbing? He need an ad-libber. She need to start ad-libbing.
Like, y'all did the same. That's the dividing.
He said that's some bullshit.
Y'all did that when we came over here and y'all turned the Hispanics against each other. That's Jewish capitalism.
I don't think it's Jewish capitalism. I think it's everybody that does it. I think everybody does it. I think it's American. Yes, Jewish capitalism because Jews are Americans and then capitalism. That's capitalism.
I got you.
That ain't a gender or a race or a nationality or a religion or none of that. That's just capitalism, fam.
Trying to sell these narratives to the American public. The American public is eating this up by their own volition. Jews, for whatever reason, making money off this shit. We've been making money.
Don't say for whatever reason.
Off of black.
Tell the reason.
Dude, we've been in this country for like 80 years.
Right.
Okay? We came here because of the Holocaust.
Mhm.
Right? Like,
Welcome to America.
I mean, like, so y'all came here because of the Holocaust. Y'all fled persecution to come over and persecute somebody else.
Ooh.
We're not
Bars.
systemically persecuting anybody in this country.
How are you? Well, you're not doing a damn thing. But the people that we're talking about are doing things.
Systemic power that white people have in place that have been putting down black Americans for hundreds of years.
Well, I don't agree because
Capital. And what is capital? Money. Who has the money? The Jews. Y'all are the ones that are systemically oppressing everybody. You just admitted it.
he didn't just admit it, but you just tried to make him admit it.
Listen.
So he's not. He's got to get his way out this casket though right now.
We exploited the capital that was already here. We are not.
This is true.
Here to exploit black Americans.
That's not true. Now look. The first part of that was true, but the second part of that is wrong because he said exploit, and that's exactly what it is. And he's right about taking advantage of the capital that was already here. I respect that, but saying we're not trying to exploit black people is a lie because I don't know any. It's not a bunch of white artists that are selling this music, and it's not a bunch of whatever. So that's a lie. This first part was true, but the second part was some cap.
Uprising that y'all had in America, why would y'all only choose to target our people? Because I don't see that same oppression on the Asians. I don't see that same oppression on the and a lot of people. Just a fun fact. Hold on 1 second. Just a fun fact. They try to say that the Mexicans are the number one. What is it called when you cross the border? Illegal immigrants. It's actually East Indians. I do not see that same thing being pushed on the East Indians. So why are you not oppressing their businesses? Why are you only?
I never knew that.
My community. My point is, that's not the question that I asked. I said my point is, okay. The Jews
I made my point.
The ones that are pushing these narratives.
That's a lie, though. Well, it's kind of a lie.
Capital is what is exploiting these pre-existing narratives. And the fact of the matter is,
listen, I already broke it down with Rothschild. He's right about that. because
These
what I
men,
said about
who are the
Rothschild.
people who are over these systems? Jews are not systemically owning these systems. Now, what I asked.
Well, well,
Listen,
well,
who
how
is?
not?
I ain't asked who's not.
Well,
Who
see,
is?
that's another wrong. That's
Who's?
another wrong because you said they're not systemically owning these systems. Well, that's a lie because Evelyn Rothschild is still Evelyn Rothschild. He's here today. He's like the man when it comes to money. They invented the banking system. And if something happens to him, there's going to be another Rothschild to take that over. Just like these corporations are passed down. So you're lying when you say that. You're not being truthful when you say that. I ain't going to call you a liar, but that's just wrong.
For the systemic, you said you have systemic capital, right?
We don't, Jews do not have.
Don't say this.
White people are the ones who have been systemically oppressing black people for hundreds of years in this country.
But you're
Jews
white.
Are not the specific problem.
You're white though.
Jews.
I agree with him right here though.
And we made money, and we were able to climb up the ranks of society very quickly because we weren't put down here the same way we were put down in other places. And that does not mean we are putting down other people for our own benefit.
But that's what happened though. So that's wrong. See, I felt him until he said that. I felt him like, yo, I feel him like, yo, like we're great. And in other countries, people try to hold us back from our greatness. We came here and they let us go and we went. And now you mad about it. But then he said the second part and then he ruined it. Because I feel him on that part. I get that respectfully with that. But the second part is like, you're lying again. You're wrong again. I ain't going to call him a liar. I'm going to say he's wrong.
We were getting fucking genocide.
I respect him for this back and forth.
We didn't have the systemic capital.
A lot of people are intimidated by.
We were accountants in Europe for the.
This ain't confrontation, but we're gonna call it confrontation.
For hundreds of years, that was only during the time of Hitler. We've been
In person, anybody debate on the internet. We talking about this. A lot of people won't do this.
We've been genocided. We've been genocided every place we've lived. We've been genocided in North Africa. We've been genocided in Europe. We've been genocided in the Middle East.
We've been genocided in North Africa.
I've read it. Do you mind if we read the Bible? 'Cause we got it.
We've been genocided in North Africa.
Your people?
Your
All right, let me ask
you.
The Egyptians had a specific name.
Never mind.
The Jews. What did they call them since that's your history? I'm not going. I want to see what you know.
He don't know.
During the Persian.
We don't know. I don't know. We don't know. Tell us. I don't know. We don't know.
Esau.
Right.
That's your nationality. You are not the true Israelites of the Bible.
Now you're gone.
Let me read this. Can I come show you the scripture? I'm not Jewish. I agree. Because Ish means.
Oh, now you want to use the R word. Now you want to shame and insult.
You want to be like me. That's why you came out here.
So you mean that you're mad? Now y'all want to roast? Now y'all want to insult each other?
Exodus 4 and 6. Yeah, I'm not Jewish.
I'm mad at both of y'all now.
Exodus chapter 4 and verse number 6. And the Lord said for the.
So you're mad at because someone else told you what they were way back in the day.
Him, put now thy hand into thy bosom. Who is he talking to? He's talking to Moses. This is your book, man. Read. And he put his hand into his bosom.
Dear, I don't really know any his Hebrew Israelites. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I respect people when they tell the truth and keep it real about things. So why do y'all read the Bible? It's not every time I see a Hebrew Israelite guy read the Bible, it's like that. It's like some type of class they teach you, like that's how the public speak, because that's not really how the public speak. These are just words. You don't have to drill sergeant them every time, fam. You can't even digest these words sometimes when you're barking them. And he said, hey, Exodus 4, 2, and 6. Like, yo, you're not a drill sergeant, fam. Just read it.
Put his hand into his shirt and what happened? And when he took it out, behold, his hand was leprous and snow.
Like, that's not your talking voice, fam. You don't talk like that.
When he took his hand out, did it become white?
Ooh, confounded.
I'll okay. Do you not want my Jew fluids on this shit?
Now you want to shut. Now you just want to.
All right. So Jewish.
Now you
so
want to
Jewish
be
people-
triggered. I respect you for coming back, but now you're triggered. So let's see how you operate when you're clearly triggered.
Not all Jewish people look like me.
Duh.
The Jewish people got forced all over the fucking world,
Where?
and
From
some
where?
Jews got pushed into Europe, so they developed skin color that was white. Other Jews stayed in the Middle East, had brown skin color. Moses had a brown skin color because he was in the Middle East. Okay. Do you understand the difference between Ashkenazi and Mizrahi Jews?
I do, but that's not the importance. Did you actually know that the Moors were
I
in
don't.
Europe?
I gotta look it up.
You know that the Moors were black?
I'm about to look it
The
up.
Moors were North African.
The Moors were also in Europe as well.
I know that, yes.
So why did why did Joe people turn white, but the Moors didn't turn white?
Because they stayed in Southern Europe and we went up to fucking Poland.
You're saying because
The Moors were not in Poland.
so what you're saying is that the lack of sun gets rid of melanin?
Yes, that's how evolution works.
Evolution? So you believe in evolution? That's completely against the Bible.
The lack of
I thought
sun
you were Jewish. Your father's Jewish?
eliminates melanin.
Huh? Yeah, where your tassels at, man? Where your fringes? We gotta
The
repent
lack
this, man.
of sun
Where your fringes at? Man, shit, everybody-
eliminates melanin.
Where your fringes at, man?
The lack of sun eliminates
Where's
melanin.
your little hat?
I'm a secular Jew, man. I'm not fucking walking around. Yeah, bro. I'm a secular Jew.
What do that mean? I don't walk. Does secular mean homosexual?
Don't do that.
Gay.
Don't do that.
He's supposed to be put to death.
Don't do
What's
that.
going on?
Don't do that.
Yes, it means I suck dick. That's what secular means.
Did you do the mitzvah? Not the mitzvah. What is it called? The mitzvah?
This has just got weird.
When they
Pause.
No, when they circumcise.
That's not what it means. He's being funny, but that's not funny.
The rabbi has to bite it off with his teeth.
Yeah, that happened.
You did that? So you let another man put his mouth on your penis?
Don't do that.
Yeah, that definitely happened.
You see the white mess that goes on?
He's lying.
This is a sickness that is the white man. Hey, that's not even a costume, man. Hey, we walking tight when we go home, man. We don't trust you. Hey, Darwin was a homosexual as well. I read that in Jeremiah 14 and 2.
Was he?
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse 2.
Stop reading like that.
Children of morning, and the gates of lake.
No, don't go nowhere, read.
They are
You
black.
read leaving because you reading like that.
They black into the ground. Why are you not black into the ground? These devils, man. Hey, just a note out there. With the reason that the so-called Jews wear black yarmulkes and black shoes is because of this verse. I want you to read that again.
No, we're done.
Judah morning,
Respectfully.
and the gates of lake
Just like and subscribe.
are black.
Like and subscribe.